Hey guys, it's Sashay. It's October 23rd, my birthday. Thanks for all those who saying happy birthday, still saying happy birthday, yada yada yada. It's only a little after midnight. Excuse the lighting, I'm literally sitting in the bathroom, hence the toilet. Yeah. Didn't feel like, having it all sit down and dressed up by the light story for you guys as I normally do when I take my videos in my bedroom and stuff like that. So I just said, let me just pull in the bathroom. I actually just got home. It's a little after midnight, and excuse the makeup for not being on point. I've been like this all day, etc. So the look is not fading because Caribbean glamour does not fade at all. But I might look a little shiny, etc. But any hoosers, I'm here to clear the air about a lot of things. Well, few things. Now, we here at Island Beauty go out of our way to ensure that our clients are 100% satisfied and have no cause for complaints. Okay? So, a lot of you may have seen that yesterday on October 22nd, DINESSA BROWNE of Antigua's Lady Couture Boutique or whatever has been saying some slanderous things about Island Beauty and about myself. Now, first off, let me start by saying that the people of Antigua, okay, the 9 people of Antigua have not indeed had their makeup course. That is one truth she's telling. Have not indeed had their makeup course. Now, let me actually break down the situation to you guys, and if if a debate's gonna end up being risen or whatever the situation is, I'm all ears. When I'm wrong, I like to be told that I'm wrong, and then I go from there. Now, more or less in a nutshell, details. So last year, we accompanied, you know, the Caribbean queen to get crowned in Antigua, and it was more or less I met DINESSA, and I was introduced to DINESSA, sorry, by a mutual friend. Well, the lady's not her friend anymore because of DINESSA's ways. But anyway, I met DINESSA BROWNE to a mutual friend at the time. Thought we would do good business together, etc. I'm always one for business ideas, business opportunities. I give everybody a benefit of a doubt because, I mean, well, now I'm 28. I was about to say I'm 27 years old, but I'm 28 years old, and I have one company with 6 sub companies. I am. I wasn't born in the Caribbean. I am indeed Canadian. I was not born in the Caribbean, but I have Caribbean parents who have worked hard, and an island girl is what I call myself, and I am a Catitian. Okay, that's what I call myself. Now, most Catitians at my age, most Caribbean people on a whole at my age, even Americans all over the place at my age, do not have a business with 6 sub companies that is successful. Okay, so I've noticed that I get a lot of hatred and everything else. Even people that don't know me, just like me, it is what it is. But more or less, she thought that we would be good together, doing um, business. And I thought it was nice because she was indeed a nice person at first. I have to give that to her. She was indeed a very nice person, and she opened up to me, and she was more or less like, after getting to know me and after getting to know all the things that I do, we can promote your class for you here at Lady Couture. So Lady Couture is the name of her store in Antigua, her clothing store, and I figured it would be a good idea. Although I already had someone that has a salon slash store and was willing to promote for me. I thought would have been a good idea to at least have both places, etc., etc., stuff like that. So I went ahead and I teamed up with DINESSA. I went ahead and I printed my contracts. My contracts are my application form, sorry, are contracts that my students sign, that every student has to sign prior to us accepting their funds. Now, a lot of you are watching this video like, she's telling the truth. I am telling the truth. I don't play around. When it comes to contracts, that's me. So our contract states there are no refunds, and a refund is only applicable if the class is cancelled, not postponed. Now, DINESSA went ahead and she was doing the little bit of promotion for me. This was prior to me leaving Antigua. I also was doing some promotions myself, etc. Now, we more or less bumped heads before I left Antigua, but it wasn't that serious at first. Okay. So, DINESSA BROWNE. Oh gosh, this is like so heartbreaking. Anyway, apparently a young lady used to work for DINESSA. I don't know what their background is. I don't want to say this is what the story was because only story I have is what DINESSA has told me, and quite frankly, now that I'm in the situation I'm in, I'm guessing she's a liar. So I don't want to stress on the story. But anyway, while I was still in Antigua, DINESSA threw urine, as in I'm sitting on a toilet, you urinate in a toilet, on a young lady. Urine she's been storing in her store for over 3 weeks or something along those lines, and waiting for the lady. And she had it in an apple juice bottle. Now when the police came, she told the police it was apple juice she threw on the lady. Cool, she got arrested, the whole nine, whatever. That situation happened, and that opened my eyes to I don't want her representing me. So I was on some this is not gonna work out for me vibe, but I didn't know how to say it. Now, according to my boyfriend, you always trust people too quickly. According to Trisha, you always trust people too quickly. And it's the truth. I give everybody the benefit of a doubt because I myself have been painted black a million times. So I give everybody the benefit of a doubt. After that, I was like, you know what? Don't think this can represent me. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't tell her at first. I left. Now, upon leaving, I went to St. Martin, Toronto. Now, while in Toronto, the class was supposed to be in October, so this is September. I'm being geared up for getting ready for the class and stuff like that. And they're telling me they're, doing hard promotions and stuff like that. And I told her, I think we're going to have to postpone it because in my mind, I was like, ugh, I really don't want this whole urine situation backfiring on my business. So I decided that I didn't want her representing me anymore. Now, at that time, DINESSA had 9. Let's see. Back to elementary school. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons who signed up for our course. Now, prior to me saying to her I don't want her to do it, I was asking her to send me the money so that we can get organized, buying the free makeup that we supply to the class, etc. Now, we were doing an extreme basic course in Antigua. Extreme basic for us is 300 Eastern Caribbean dollars, which is roughly American currency. You can say $110 because $270 and then $30 is left, and you're at $27 for $10, $11. So we're at $111. Okay. So if you have 9 people, do the math with me, guys. If you have 9 people and you're at $111, and you're at 9 people and you're at 300 EC each, or $111 US each, and they get 100 US worth of free makeup, you're left with $11 per person, right? So that's $11 per person. So 11 times 9 is $99. Following with me. Now, logic. Okay, so I asked her to send me the money for us to get the makeup and stuff prepared to go down. At that time, she did not give us the figure as to how many people she had. But we were still looking into promotions and doing it correctly, etc. So, she told me that the girl in her store would not be able to send me the money because yada yada yada, she's not paying up for that time, etc., etc. Whatever. I sent one of my friends to the store to get the money. Now she said, then the excuse when she got to the store was she doesn't have all the money there, yada 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 yada. She gave her store person gave my friend a portion of the money, and my friend signed for it. Okay. After which, a few days later, I said to DINESSA, I'm going to need the rest of the funds because I'm actually going to go to St. Kitts and then hop over to Antigua and actually just do the course, get it out of the way. She said to me it was her birthday, the 23rd of September, which was her birthday. She said to me, you know, I'm going through a lot of things right now in Philly, and I only have $300 on me, but to send it, I'm gonna have to pay the money out of it to send it. So DINESSA sent me 200 and something American dollars. So 200 and something American dollars. So now we're at the little bit of money that my friend sent and her $200. We're still not even at half. You know what? I'm lying. We were a little above half. I'd have to go for my papers to give you exact figure. But we weren't at 600 US dollars, guys. And all in all, 9 people, 2,700 is 1,000 US dollars. Okay? They follow with me. So, that was the end of that. Then when I made the announcement about postponing the class, I did that myself. I got all the information from the girl that was in her store of everybody's information, and I added some to BBM. I text message everyone though, and then that's when I asked them to add me to BlackBerry Messenger if they have that, etc. And we got to speaking. Everybody was okay except for 3 persons was okay. So that's 3 out of the 9 was okay with us postponing the class. Now, boils down to the 3 persons were DINESSA's friends that wanted a refund. Now, if my contract says that you can't get a refund because, you know, I had to additionally add my own money to get the rest of the makeup because DINESSA did not send me all of the money to get the rest of the makeup for the course. And, you know, you signed a contract, and my contract is you know, was looked over by my publicist. It was looked over by my lawyer, and it can stand, it's withstandable in any court. So, more or less, it says if it's, you know, not canceled, you can't get a refund, like I said earlier. Cool. I tried speaking to them. One day, DINESSA called me cursing, like curse words, bad words, you know, all out. Now, I ain't no angel. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I'm an angel. I'm always in something. Like, I always be the one to answer first, or I always be the one to get hot-headed first. But truthfully, I didn't even quarrel with her because at that time, it was a shocker for me. Like, what happened to the sweetheart that I knew, you know? But then it came to find out that she's acting like this because she found out that I told somebody that, you know, it was really urine that she threw in that apple juice. And it got to the girl and the girl's lawyer and, you know, whatever the situation was or whatever. Cool. I wasn't lying. So even if I did tell somebody that it was urine, it was urine. Cool. So that happens. She calls me cursing, whatever. I told her nobody's gonna make me bend my business laws for anybody. This is my business. These are my principles. Once you sign into something, you're signing into something. And I'm the type of person that if I can't make it, if I can't make it, I make it my business to send your free makeup, you know, and offer you additional makeup for when I actually do come for the course, etc., so that everyone's comfortable. I want everyone to be comfortable. So, in a nutshell, I distrust her, and I decided I was not sending her the makeup personally. I went to one of the girls at one point in time, and I told her to give me her US address box, and I would send it to her or whatever. But then more confusion arose when one of DINESSA's friends came to me cursing, saying that, oh, I should send DINESSA the makeup and whatever, whatever. Why should I send somebody that's untrustworthy, you know, the makeup and stuff? DINESSA sent me a message in my inbox. One day she emailed me, first. And I didn't reply to her, you know? And then I replied to her a few days later, and I was like, you know what? God doesn't like ugly, etc. Like, I was really upset. Then one of her assistants that worked in her store, her boyfriend called me and was like, yo, DINESSA's a liar, this and that. And I just got off the phone with the girl with the urine, and now I'm calling you because she's down here telling people all these lies and this and that, whatever, whatever. And I want to hear the story from you. And I told him what happened. He was like, yo, I had a bad encounter with DINESSA today, and I'm done with her in her store as of now. Like, she's a liar. And I was like, wow, it's truth. I mean, like I said, I'm not an angel.